Imagine this. You're daydreaming about your next getaway, basking in the sun on a beautiful beach or wandering through ancient streets. But suddenly, you discover that your dream destination has turned into a no-go zone. For many UK travelers in 2024, this isn't just a bad dream. It's the stark truth. Countries that once welcomed British adventurers with open arms have now closed their doors, citing safety concerns and political unrest. Curious about where you might be risking your vacation plans? Join us as we delve into these dangerous destinations and uncover the reasons behind the travel warnings. Discover why steering clear of these places might just save your life and your dream holiday. Ready to find out where? Let's dive in. But wait, before we dive fully into this, take 2 seconds and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on our future amazing content. And hit the like button. 10 countries where UK citizens can't visit anymore in 2024 and 2025. 10. Afghanistan. A land of beauty, now a land of fear. Imagine stepping into a world where jagged mountains kiss the sky, their peaks adorned with a shimmering blanket of snow. Afghanistan, once a jewel of natural beauty, was a haven for trekkers and explorers seeking adventure. The majestic Hindu Kush Range, with its breathtaking landscapes and hidden valleys, promised awe-inspiring views and a glimpse into a culture steeped in tradition. But the dream of hiking these ancient trails has faded into a haunting nightmare. Since the Taliban seized control, Afghanistan has become a shadow of its former self. Gone are the days when travelers could wander freely, greeted by the warm smiles of locals eager to share their stories. Instead, a chilling atmosphere of fear now envelops the nation. Picture the vibrant bazaars once filled with laughter and lively trade, now stifled by an oppressive silence, where whispers of danger echo in every alley. Planning a hike through the towering peaks of the Hindu Kush has become an exercise in trepidation. The UK government has issued stern warnings, advising citizens to steer clear of this tumultuous land. Kidnappings and bombings have transformed the landscape from a playground for adventurers to a perilous trap. Imagine setting off on a trek, your heart racing with excitement, only to be gripped by the terror of hidden dangers lurking in the shadows. Each rustle in the bushes becomes a potential threat, every distant sound a reminder that safety is a fleeting illusion. Humanitarian workers, driven by a desire to help, now find themselves in the crosshairs of danger. Picture brave souls risking their lives to deliver aid to the desperate and needy, navigating a world where the rules of engagement have changed. With each passing day, the infrastructure crumbles, making basic necessities hard to come by. The beauty of Afghanistan is overshadowed by a relentless wave of violence, urging UK travelers to think twice before considering this once majestic destination. 9. Myanmar. A cultural gem turned hostile. Once regarded as a hidden treasure of Southeast Asia, Myanmar captivated the hearts of travelers with its stunning landscapes, intricate temples, and the warmth of its people. Envision yourself standing before the iconic Shwedagon Pagoda, its golden spire shimmering under the sun, surrounded by the aroma of incense wafting through the air. The friendly locals, eager to share their customs and traditions, welcomed visitors with open arms, creating an atmosphere of warmth and hospitality. However, this enchanting land has transformed into a battleground of uncertainty and fear. Following the military coup in 2021, Myanmar plunged into chaos, unraveling the very fabric of its society. Picture yourself stepping off a plane, ready to explore this cultural gem, only to find that the streets are now filled with the sound of protests and cries for freedom. The air, once fragrant with the scent of street food and laughter, now hangs heavy with tension and unease. The UK government warns against travel to Myanmar due to the escalating violence and the risk of arbitrary detentions. Imagine planning a leisurely stroll through the bustling streets of Yangon, only to be caught in the crossfire of a protest turned violent. The serene landscapes, once a backdrop for peaceful exploration, have morphed into a theater of conflict where safety hangs by a thread. The vibrant culture that once drew adventurers now faces a grim reality. Travelers who dare to visit risk becoming pawns in a deadly game, where political unrest has eclipsed the country's beauty. The spirit of Myanmar, once filled with hope and resilience, now battles against the encroaching darkness, leaving behind a poignant reminder of what was lost. 8. Syria, from ancient wonders to a war zone. Syria, once a jewel of the Middle East, was a place where history whispered through the wind and ancient wonders stood proud against the blue sky. Imagine stepping into the magnificent ruins of Palmyra, where towering columns of limestone reached for the heavens, their shadows casting a serene glow over the sun-kissed desert. The air would have been filled with the rich aroma of spices from nearby markets, and the sounds of laughter and lively conversation would echo through the bustling streets. But as you stroll through these vibrant markets, picture the vibrant stalls adorned with colorful textiles and handmade pottery, where merchants proudly displayed their wares. The sweet scent of baklava would waft through the air, enticing you to savor the delicate pastry. Yet beneath this picturesque scene lies a haunting truth. Today, those very streets have transformed into treacherous battlegrounds, where the echoes of joy have been replaced by the chilling sounds of gunfire and explosions. Since the onset of the civil war in 2011, Syria has faced unimaginable devastation. Entire cities, once thriving with life and culture, now lie in ruins, their walls scarred by bullets and shells. The majestic ruins of Palmyra, which once attracted history enthusiasts from around the globe, have been ravaged, with some sections reduced to rubble. The UK government warns its citizens to steer clear, as the threats of terrorism and kidnappings loom large. Imagine standing amidst these ruins, a heart heavy with the weight of history lost. The beauty that once captivated travelers now bears witness to the sorrow of a nation torn apart. Every brick tells a story of lives shattered, hopes extinguished, and dreams buried under the debris. In 2024, Syria is not just a destination. It's a painful reminder of the fragility of peace and the resilience of the human spirit, making it a chapter in the travel narrative that should remain closed. 7. Yemen, a land of rich culture, now in crisis. Yemen, a country steeped in rich history and cultural vibrancy, once beckoned travelers with its stunning architecture and warm-hearted people. Picture yourself stepping into the bustling streets of Sana'a, where intricately carved buildings rise majestically against the backdrop of the blue sky. The air would be alive with the sounds of traditional music, laughter, and the chatter of locals exchanging stories. Imagine exploring the ancient city of Shibam, known as the Manhattan of the desert, with its towering mud-brick skyscrapers that seem to touch the clouds. As you wandered through narrow alleys, lined with vibrant markets, the scents of fragrant spices and freshly baked bread would envelop you, inviting you to indulge in the local delicacies. But fast forward to today, and that picturesque vision has been shattered. Yemen is now engulfed in a devastating civil war that has spiraled into a humanitarian crisis, leaving millions in desperate need. Imagine arriving in a land once filled with joy and warmth, only to witness the heartbreaking reality of widespread suffering and despair. The streets that once buzzed with life are now eerily silent, marked by abandoned homes and the distant echoes of conflict. Children, who should be playing in the sun, wander aimlessly, their eyes hollow from hunger. Families struggle to find food and clean water, as the relentless war continues to ravage the country. The UK government strongly advises against travel to Yemen, highlighting the extreme risks of violence and kidnappings that have become an everyday reality. In this land of rich culture, the beauty of Yemen is overshadowed by the horror of its present. The once inviting markets are now ghost towns, where the only sounds are the haunting reminders of a life that used to be. For travelers, Yemen is no longer a destination filled with wonder. It has become a place of sorrow, a poignant reminder of the resilience of its people amid overwhelming odds. Until the storm passes, Yemen remains a land to avoid, a heartbreaking chapter waiting for its next page to be written. 6. Iran, a nation of history, yet dangerous for travelers. Iran is a land where ancient history meets breathtaking landscapes, offering travelers a unique glimpse into a culture rich in tradition and beauty. Picture yourself standing in the grand courtyard of Nasir al-Mulk Mosque in Shiraz, where sunlight streams through vibrant stained glass windows, painting the floor with an explosion of colors. The intricate tile work and the sound of a distant call to prayer envelop you, making it easy to lose yourself in the moment. The history here is palpable, with ancient ruins like Persepolis whispering stories of empires long gone. However, as you admire the beauty around you, there's a nagging sense of unease. The political climate in Iran has shifted dramatically in recent years, casting a shadow over its picturesque landscapes. With each step you take, you might feel the weight of scrutiny on your shoulders, knowing that the government closely monitors foreign visitors. Conversations that seem innocent could attract unwanted attention, and the ever-present risk of arbitrary detention looms large. The UK government has warned its citizens about the potential consequences of traveling in Iran, highlighting a lack of consular support. You may find yourself in a situation where your passport is taken, leaving you stranded in a foreign land without help. The thought of navigating this complex web of political tensions and social restrictions is daunting. Despite the allure of its rich heritage and stunning scenery, the risks associated with travel in Iran make it a gamble, casting a shadow over the beautiful memories you might hope to create. 5. Haiti. Vibrant culture amidst chaos. Haiti is a nation bursting with life, known for its vibrant culture, colorful art, and the joyous rhythm of its music. Imagine walking through the lively streets of Port-au-Prince during Carnival, where the air is thick with the sounds of drumming and laughter. The streets are adorned with bright murals, each telling stories of resilience and hope. Locals dressed in elaborate costumes dance joyfully, celebrating a rich heritage that has survived centuries of struggle. Yet, beneath this vibrant facade lies a stark reality. In recent years, the beauty of Haiti has been overshadowed by rising crime rates and political unrest. Imagine planning to immerse yourself in the lively celebrations, only to be met with reports of gang violence that have turned once safe neighborhoods into war zones. The sounds of laughter and music are drowned out by the fear of what lies around the corner. The UK government has issued stern travel warnings, advising against any travel to Haiti due to the increasing risks of kidnapping and armed violence. The streets that once thrummed with life now carry an undercurrent of fear. Picture finding yourself caught in the middle of a tense standoff between rival gangs, the vibrant energy of the city suddenly replaced with the chilling reality of danger. Even if your heart yearns for the warmth and spirit of the Haitian people, the risks involved make it a destination fraught with uncertainty. The vibrant colors that once painted a joyful picture now serve as a reminder of the fragility of life in Haiti, making it a place where the thrill of adventure is overshadowed by the weight of fear. Oh, and by the way, I know you're liking this video already. Go ahead right now and show me some love by hitting the like button. Done? Alright, let's continue. 4. North Korea. A land of mystery with serious risks. North Korea is a place that has captured the world's imagination, a nation cloaked in secrecy and mystique. As you prepare for a journey there, the excitement of stepping into a realm unlike any other washes over you. Imagine crossing the border and feeling as if you've entered a time capsule where the clock has stopped. The streets are meticulously clean, and the air is filled with an eerie stillness, broken only by the distant sound of marching boots and the sight of uniformed guards patrolling the area. You might find yourself in Pyongyang, the capital, where monumental statues of Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il loom large, embodying the cult of personality that permeates every facet of life. You're guided by a stake-appointed tour guide who shares stories about the leaders and the country's ideology. Every glance is monitored, and every word you utter is measured. Straying from the approved narrative could lead to serious repercussions. Picture visiting the sprawling Kim Il-sung Square, where you witness a meticulously choreographed mass dance that blends tradition with propaganda. While the colorful displays of culture and history are mesmerizing, an underlying tension lingers in the air, reminding you of the regime's iron grip on society. Behind the facade of normalcy lies a chilling reality of people living in fear, often too afraid to express dissent, and a world where basic freedoms are but a distant dream. The UK government strongly advises against all travel to North Korea, highlighting the rigid restrictions placed on tourists. In this tightly controlled environment, where every interaction is monitored, you quickly realize that you are more prisoner than guest. The threat of arbitrary arrest looms large. Imagine being detained for something as innocuous as taking a photograph of a public building, or inadvertently offending a local. The absence of diplomatic relations means that should trouble arise, you are essentially on your own, without a safety net or recourse. While North Korea holds an undeniable allure for the intrepid traveler, the risk is simply too great. You must weigh the fascination of its culture against the harsh realities that lie beneath the surface. In the end, the mystery of North Korea may remain just that, a mystery better left unexplored for the safety of UK citizens. 3. Venezuela. From paradise to peril. Venezuela, once regarded as one of South America's most breathtaking jewels, is a land rich in natural beauty and cultural diversity. Imagine planning an adventure through the Andes, where lush green valleys meet dramatic peaks, and cascading waterfalls create a symphony of nature. You envision hiking through pristine landscapes, greeting locals with warm smiles, and savoring delicious arepas filled with fresh ingredients from vibrant markets. But as you prepare for your journey, the reality of Venezuela's current situation casts a long shadow. The country, once a thriving paradise, is now grappling with severe socio-economic turmoil. You can almost hear the vibrant sounds of its cities, the music, laughter, and life. But that sound is increasingly drowned out by the harsh realities of crime and civil unrest. The UK government warns against all but essential travel to Venezuela, painting a picture of a nation where violent crime runs rampant and safety is a constant concern. Imagine arriving in Caracas, only to find yourself navigating through neighborhoods that were once safe but are now battlegrounds for gang violence. Reports of robberies, kidnappings, and assaults are daily headlines, and you find yourself looking over your shoulder more than once, feeling the weight of uncertainty in every step. Even the simple act of finding a meal becomes a daunting task. Food shortages plague the nation, and what should be a vibrant culinary scene has turned into a struggle for survival. You might step into a local market, once filled with colorful fruits and fresh produce, only to find empty stalls and desperate faces. The price of basic necessities skyrockets, and long lines for food become the new normal. As you gaze upon the stunning landscapes and remember the paradise that Venezuela once was, it's impossible to ignore the despair that grips the country. The spirit of its people, resilient as ever, stands against the odds, but the challenges they face can feel overwhelming. The vibrant festivals that once celebrated the country's rich culture have dimmed, replaced by a sense of urgency and fear. In this land of stark contrasts, the beauty is overshadowed by peril. For UK travelers, the allure of Venezuela is entangled with the grim realities of its crisis. As you dream of the Andes and the warmth of its people, you must confront the truth. Venezuela, once a place of promise and adventure, is now a journey filled with risk, best approached with caution or perhaps not at all. 2. Russia, a changing landscape for travelers. Once upon a time, Russia stood as a beacon for curious travelers, a vast land steeped in rich history, stunning architecture, and a complex culture. Imagine yourself strolling along the iconic streets of Moscow, where the majestic Kremlin looms like a guardian of secrets, and the colorful domes of St. Basil's Cathedral pop against the skyline like a painter's palette. The atmosphere buzzes with excitement as you sip a steaming cup of Russian tea, listening to the echoes of laughter and music drifting from nearby cafes. However, as the world around us evolves, so too does the landscape of travel. For UK citizens, a trip to Russia now feels fraught with caution and uncertainty. As you check the latest news, the cheerful anticipation of your adventure begins to wane. The UK government issues stern warnings about political unrest that could erupt without notice, painting a stark picture of potential protests and demonstrations that can turn hostile. Picture yourself in Red Square, where tourists once gathered in joyful groups, now casting wary glances around, aware of the heightened police presence and the whispers of dissent that float through the air. The vibrant energy of Russia has dimmed, replaced by a sense of unease that casts a shadow over its historical wonders. Your heart races at the thought of being detained simply for taking a photograph of a public building or engaging in seemingly harmless conversation with locals. The once welcoming spirit of this captivating country feels elusive, buried beneath layers of tension and uncertainty. As you weigh your options, the allure of Russian culture becomes overshadowed by the ever-present risk of harassment or arrest. The delightful charm of sipping vodka in a traditional izba or watching a ballet at the Bolshoi Theater loses its appeal when the thought of navigating an increasingly hostile environment looms in your mind. Even the famed Russian hospitality is tinged with caution, leaving travelers questioning whom they can trust. While Russia remains a land of beauty and intrigue, the safety of its visitors now hangs in the balance, leaving UK travelers to grapple with the decision to embrace the adventure or heed the warnings. The landscape of travel has shifted, reminding us that even the most enchanting destinations can become fraught with danger. 1. Afghanistan. A final word on danger. As we draw the curtain on our exploration of travel challenges, we arrive at Afghanistan, a land of breathtaking beauty and ancient traditions that now stands as a chilling reminder of how swiftly the sands of time can shift. Imagine the rugged mountains and sprawling deserts that once welcomed adventurers, whispering tales of resilience and honor. This country, rich in history and culture, was once a magnet for those eager to experience its unique charm. However, recent events have transformed Afghanistan into a landscape of despair, where the promise of discovery is overshadowed by the grim reality of danger. Picture yourself setting foot in a bustling marketplace, where the air is thick with the aroma of spices and the vibrant colors of traditional garments dance in the sunlight. But as you take in the sights, an unsettling feeling creeps in, a reminder that this vibrant tapestry is now woven with threads of violence and instability. The UK government's stern warnings echo in your mind as you navigate the streets. You hear stories of innocent lives disrupted by kidnappings and bombings, casting a long shadow over the enchanting landscapes. The call to explore Afghanistan quickly turns into a call to stay away. The hospitality of its people, once a beacon of hope, now feels fraught with uncertainty. You find yourself questioning the intentions of those around you, wary of the very warmth that once drew travelers to this land. In this land of contradictions, the backdrop of stunning natural beauty is marred by the harsh realities of conflict. Each step you take feels heavy with the weight of despair, reminding you that Afghanistan is now a place where safety is a luxury, not a given. The thrill of adventure is replaced by the stark realization that the cost of exploration could be far too high. As we conclude our exploration of travel challenges, Afghanistan serves as a poignant reminder of the unpredictable nature of the world we inhabit. Countries once brimming with promise can swiftly become places of peril. It is crucial for travelers to stay informed, heed travel advisories, and remember that while the desire to explore is natural, safety must always take precedence. So, as you dream of distant lands and future adventures, carry the lessons learned from these warnings in your heart. Each journey is a chance for discovery, but it should never come at the cost of your well-being. Stay safe, and may your travels be filled with joy and discovery, wherever they may lead you. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery. And don't forget to like this video. Hit the subscribe button for more powerful content. See you in the next one.